Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee with Casey. My name is Casey Samson. We get together every Thursday morning, talk about market conditions and market strategies. Today, we're going to talk about the specialization of real estate. It's become more and more specialized because the tools we use are just changing. They're ever changing. How we use social media, how we use pricing, how you price a house in a low inventory market is a whole lot different than it is in a high inventory market. So today we're going to talk about people that specialize in, if you're going to list and sell a house, you need to work with a professional listing team, not professional listing agent, professional listing team. Let me tell you why. Pricing is more sophisticated. You need to have multiple houses on the market every week so you get a good feel for the market conditions. You get a good feel for the buyer pools. You know what's happening on a weekly basis. You have to have the sophisticated marketing tools that know how to use the most up-to-date geofencing, targeting of buyers, where you go, how you go. So the marketing is far more sophisticated and expensive. It is far too expensive for an individual agent to afford. We have, luckily enough, we have 9 masterminds on one team, 9. So all we do is talk about listings. All we do is talk about the newest techniques and the newest things on the internet and geofencing and targeting and all of that stuff. So really, the fact that we have so many people all contributing to the fund means that we can afford people like Julie, like Michelle, like Sharon, like experts in their field that do this sophisticated marketing. We're able to support people like Kevin, who is a genius when it comes to pricing homes. I thought I was good. I taught it all to Kevin, and he turned out to be even better than I am. So in order to afford support staff like this, in order to support the kind of photography you need, which is extremely expensive, the reels that come out, the marketing on the internet, you need to have a sophisticated team, right? That does it every day. So if Uncle Bernie sells a few houses a year, Uncle Bernie is not the guy that's going to list and sell your house, because the negotiating strategy of a listing agent and a selling agent far different from each other, far different. So let me give you an example. A selling agent always wants to put in escalation clauses. That means you can escalate the price up in very small nuggets. A professional listing team is not going to allow that, because highest and best offers give sellers the best opportunity of making a considerable amount of money over the next highest offer. It's not unusual that we'd have one offer that has an escalation clause, and we tell them, I'm sorry, you're going to have to bring us in your highest and best offer. And they up their own offer $100,000 to $150,000. There was no other offer to bid against. But because we require highest and best offers, that seller got the benefit of $100,000 to $150,000. That is the difference between a professional listing team and a realtor just having a listing on the market. Okay. So the pictures, you can't afford them, right? We use flamboyant photography. It's very expensive. But that's what you have to have if you're going to really showcase a house in its best light, right? The flash photography is out. I don't care. And pretty much 90% of the people use that, but the flamboyant photography makes houses really glow, right? The other thing you need to do is you need to have a website where that home, right, is showcased in its own custom website. Now, very expensive to do this, but if it has a custom website, and you have geofencing marketing and you're targeting buyers in more expensive markets, let me give you an example. A home that sells in Vienna for $1.4 million sells in McLean for $1.8 million. How do you market to the people in McLean this house? How do you market this house to them? Have them come to the website, fall in love, come to Vienna, and buy that $1.8 million house for $1.5 million, right? That is a full-time job. It's not part-time. That's not something you just can hire out. That is something you have to do every single day. And that's why the teams that are dedicated to being listing teams are really taking advantage of the market. I mean, we do probably 8 times more than the next highest agents in Vienna. And it is because that's just what we specialize in. That's what we're experts in. In your market, you need to find an expert listing team. So we have people that say, I've got a grandmother, an uncle in Atlanta, Georgia. Can you help me? I'll find a professional listing team in that area, right? I had a friend struggling to sell his property. I said, tell me about your agent. Well, the agent sold me my listing. They sold me this house, so they're going to list it for me. The agent sells 2 or 3 deals a year and has never listed a house. That is not the agent. The person you bought your house from may not be the agent that you want to list and sell your home. If they don't have the sophisticated pricing tools, they don't have the sophisticated marketing, they don't have the sophisticated preparing a home, how you prepare a home. What are the latest lighting fixtures? What are the latest colors? What are the latest, should we update the bathroom? Should we not? Should we update the flooring? Should we not? These are all questions that come up when you're preparing a house. And if you're not doing that 24/7, 365 days a year, then you're not up with exactly what to do or how to prepare that house for sale. And markets change, and we have to change. We have meetings every Tuesday and Thursday. We talk about the changes. We evolve. When things happen, we need to evolve. And that's what listing teams do. So let me go back to that. So my friend couldn't sell his house because he was listing it with his selling agent. So I went down and I found, not down, but I found a big listing team that did a lot of the stuff we do. Same philosophy I have. Listed. I was on the market for over a year. Had it, boom, house got sold. So again, because we're the #1 listing team on the Wall Street Journal, medium team in the Wall Street Journal for Virginia, we're privy to Network One. And that means we can call any area around this country and find the #1 team. No problem. So if you have somebody outside of the area, please let us know. We'll refer you to a #1 listing team in that market area. If you're in Northern Virginia, we can handle it all. We've got experts in McLean and Great Falls and Haymarket and Aldi and Alexandria. We've got experts. We've got it covered in Northern Virginia. I mean, $40 million agents that know the market area and can use our tools. What we've done at the Casey Samson team is we're the backbone for some of the best teams at Samson Properties. They may be big on selling. We're big on listing. If they're going to list a house, we're the backbone. We can provide all the tools they need in order to provide a professional listing. So some of the bigger sales agents team up with us. We handle the listing side. They go on with their pricing or on their selling. So if you're going to sell a house, you need to work with a professional listing team. If you're a selling agent and you do a lot of sales, you need to be hooked up. Now, it doesn't have to be our team. It should be a team, a good team. We got a lot of them at Samson Properties. You should be working with a team on the listing side that is an expert on all of the tools you need to price it, prepare it, market it, negotiate it, and settle it. And that's my advice for the week. That there are different, just like there are different types of attorneys, there are different types of doctors, there are different types of realtors. And if you're buying, work with a buying agent. If you're listing, work with a professional listing team, not an agent, but a listing team. You need multiple agents to support the kind of facilities and tools that you're going to use. My name is Casey Samson. You've been listening to Coffee with Casey. I know it's an abbreviated version, but I got a lot of stuff to do today. So we'll talk more later. You can catch me every Thursday at 10:30. My name is Casey Samson. If you need me during the week, I'm at 703-508-2535 or my email, casey@caseysamson.com. We'll see you again next week. Bye now.